Hello everybody, and welcome back to Delta Force 2. In the last episode, we continued our lovely time with the quick missions. Specifically, we did Frontrunner and Payback, and in this episode we're going to be doing Posse and Playbook. Now, I'm not as familiar with Posse, but I'm very familiar with Playbook. So we're just going to start here. Whoa. What happened to my voice there? A rebel munitions train is nearing camp just beyond the border. Disable the locomotive and secure the train before it can cross the border. I'm gonna let the briefing say the rest.
A munitions train held by anti-separatist rebels is making its way to a camp just beyond the border. The train is transporting large amounts of munitions and supplies designed to quell activist movements. You are ordered to disable the locomotive and secure the train. Alpha and Bravo teams will be inserted west of the tracks. Bravo will place satchel charges to disable the locomotive. Charlie team will approach from the south and converge on the train. Once the train is stopped, eliminate all hostile forces. We do not have authorization to cross the border. If the border troops are provoked, they will return fire.
Alrighty, so this is gonna be fun. We got satchel charges, makes sense. Okay, we're just gonna stick with this. This is a pretty decent loadout. There's no reason for stealth, though. I don't know why that's even an option.
Bravo, this is King 6. Intercept the munitions train before it reaches the border.
I just realized I forgot to fix my mouse before doing this. Oh dear. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. Oof. Oh my gosh, that is a rather rough. Huh. Okay, we're just gonna keep running. Eliminate all hostiles. Where's the train even supposed to be?
All elements, this is King 6. You've got a large group of hostiles headed your way.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Okay. What I'll do between now and the end of this mission, or between this mission and the next, is I'll go and fix my mouse, and I'll be right back.
This is King 6. Chopper inbound from the north.
What the heck am I supposed to do about that?
This is King 6. You have a second chopper inbound from the northwest.
Okay, well, the chopper doesn't seem to be firing on me. Okay, I see him. Oh, shit.
Bravo, Charlie 1. I have eyes on the target. You have shooters on top of the boxcars front and rear, and shooters on the flat cars with the heavy armor.
Alrighty.
Bravo, this is King 6. Take out the locomotive.
Two, three. Got it. Okay, locomotive is taken care of. Okay. Oh shit. Oh gosh. Oh no. Okay. We're gonna reload. Ooh. Oh, did I get him? I did! Nice fucking shot. Okay, so we've killed everybody here. But something tells me that we're not done. Something tells me that we're not done at all. In fact, according to this, there's a couple of enemies here.
This is King 6.
There we go! Okay, not bad. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break so I can fix my mouse, but we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I just didn't want the mouse thing to be a problem. Okay, so now we're gonna hop into playbook, which there are tactical ways to handle this mission. We're not going to engage in any tactical methods. Well, we're gonna engage in a little bit more spy method. You guys will see what I mean. Aerial intelligence has discovered a major enemy communications center. Infiltrate the facility, recover the enemy's codebook, and destroy the communications center. It will be done, my lord.
An RC-135 surveillance aircraft has identified an enemy communications post. Command believes a raid on this outpost will uncover some much-needed intelligence. Proceed to Objective Siren and retrieve the enemy codebook. Alpha and Bravo teams will insert northeast of the objective and will have to bypass an enemy checkpoint. Once Alpha and Bravo teams have breached the perimeter, Charlie will insert by parachute directly on the objective. Bravo will locate the codebook and place satchel charges in the comm center, while Alpha and Charlie teams serve as security. Once the comm center has been destroyed, all teams will rendezvous with Black Widow for extraction.
Alrighty, so we have options here. I'm going to go with the crazy options, and you'll see why. So you'll see there's this truck right here that
Break. Bravo. This is King 6. There's a checkpoint along
it's
the road
driving.
between you and the objective.
And the really cool thing about this,
This is Alpha 1.
Bravo is spotted. He's compromised.
Main road.
I know that this is like a silly method, but it's so funny
This is
to
Alpha
me.
1. Bravo has eyes on checkpoint. Looks like only a couple bad guys.
Because I can just jump right here,
Proceed with caution.
hold off for a couple of moments, and I can just wait. Alpha 1, Alpha 2 will eventually make their way here, or they'll die, one or the other. But they're actually pretty good about getting to where they need to be. And bish bash bosh, I've done what I came here for. And now it's pretty much straight shooting, because we're going to drive right inside, we're going to take out this comm center, and then we're going to leave. there are guys over here. I don't know where they are. Okay, we're ready. This is such a stupid thing that you can do, but every time that I play it, I immediately want to do it. Because, think about it. How funny is this? That, like, the guy who's driving is like, I gotta go, I gotta go. I just hop in the back. I made it. I made it. I'm good. I'm good to go. And then he's gonna get out of the truck and just be like, oh no. And yeah, it does take a little bit longer. Oh, and Alpha 1 and 2 did make it here. As intended. Isn't Charlie Team supposed to be here somewhere? Am I crazy? I thought Charlie Team was supposed to be here. But another crazy thing is they're all expecting fire from over there because that's where the fire's coming from. My last known location was right here. So of course, even if they're now focused on Alpha 1 and 2, I was originally over there. Okay, we're not stopping just yet. I don't think so. Yeah, no. It just slows down a little bit. And to me, it's just really funny that you can do this. Very enjoyable. Very fun. Ooh. So, while we wait, I've been, like, editing the footage for Operation Grey Ghost Part 2. Here's a timestamp for you, in case, because it'll be out by the time this video comes out. Here's a timestamp for you. I've been getting the full video ready. Trailer's been out for a bit now. I'm just getting the full video ready. And, hold on. They don't know that I'm here. Okay. But I've been getting this video ready, and while I've been having a blast with it, it's very difficult. I had a point to this. I just don't remember what the point was. Okay. Place charge here.
Charlie 1 is down.
King 6, this is Alpha 1.
Charge is
We're at the
placed.
objective and engaging the enemy.
Codebook is secured. Where is this guy? Okay. Okay. So let's put a charge here. And we've cleared out this whole area. Well, pretty much. It's not completely cleared, but mostly this whole area. And actually, let's go ahead and... That's taken care of.
All King elements proceed to rendezvous with Black Widow.
Okay, we cleared this whole place. We retrieved the book. A helicopter did get away, but for the most part, we're pretty good to go. We did good. But all this to say... The fuck? All this to say, I was working on Grey Ghost Part 2, and we're taking fire.
Bravo, King 6. Alpha team is down.
I'm so sorry, Alpha 2. I'm so sorry, Alpha 2. That didn't happen. Nobody saw that. Charlie was nowhere to be sent. He didn't see it. Nobody saw anything. This is before body cams existed. I don't know. That's not actually true. And we did it. Okay, all this to say, I was working on part 2 of Operation Grey Ghost, and I really, really, really want to edit the footage some more. To have like a blooper reel later, because it's so silly. It is so silly. Like, we were trying to. It had been a while since we'd actually like flown the VTOL jets, and and so whenever we took off to do like our first take of the operation, D-Lib and I like we took off, we flew up because it's a VTOL, engaged in vertical takeoff, and then we changed it to go into, forward thrust, and we both at the same time stalled, and we didn't crash, we saved it, but it was really funny. So I've got that saved, and I'm probably gonna do a blooper reel later because it was a lot of fun. It was incredibly fun. Hope you guys are excited for it. I know it'll be out by the time this video comes out, by a long shot. But what did you guys think? Was it any good? Was it worth doing another one? Do you want to stick around and see the next one? Because I'm working on the next one as we speak. With that being said, though, would you guys like to see me play any other flight sim games? Not that Arma itself is a flight sim game, but it has flight sim elements. Would you guys want to see that? I think it'd be a lot of fun if I did do something like that. But I don't know any good games. I know VTOL VR is really fun, but I don't know how well my computer could record that, because it's PC VR, it's not on Quest. So, like, I can definitely play Quest, or PC VR for my Quest, but recording seems to be a little bit of a push. But we'll see, I might just be stupid, and it might be incredibly easy to get it to work. I think the makers of Delta Force have a couple of flight sim games. Would love to know if you guys want to see me play those. I don't know if I have a way to access them, because I don't know if those games are on Steam, actually. Ace Combat, I've heard, is really good. I'm sure there are others, I just can't think of any. War Thunder, if you guys want to watch me play those games. Got a lot of options. But before we continue, let me go ahead and give my recommended games for the week. So I've got 2 games. One is obvious because a lot of people play this. It's one of the most played games in the world. And the other one, maybe not so obvious. So the first one, if you're a big Star Wars guy, not Code Vein, Fortnite. At the time of, they do it every year. By the time this video comes out, it'll be past it. But they do it every year around May 4th. May the 4th be with you. They do a Star Wars event. and they always introduce new skins, new mechanics. It's always really fun. If you're a fan of Star Wars, but you don't necessarily want to fork over, I don't know, what is it, $50 for the Tales from Galaxy's Edge game, or maybe you don't want to play Star Wars Outlaws yet, or maybe you've already played it, or maybe you've already played all the other ones, but you want a little bit of extra Star Wars content. Fortnite's a fun game, just in general. And, in addition to all that, the game has a lot of different custom. This isn't a sponsored video, I just realized it sounds like I'm, like, sponsored. It's not. If Epic wants to sponsor me, I'll take it. But I highly doubt they would. Anyway, it has a lot of different game modes, so even if, you know, Star Wars isn't your thing, I still recommend it. Even if Battle Royales aren't your thing, still recommend it. There's a lot of cool things you can find. And it's got Guitar Hero. Who doesn't love Guitar Hero? I know it's not called that, but it's Guitar Hero. Lots of fun there. The other game is actually a game that I just started playing on stream. I just finished Doom 2016, which was a blast of a game to play, but that is not the game I'm recommending, even though I would recommend it. The game I'm recommending is Code Vein. Now, if you're a Souls fan, if you're an anime fan, this is your wet dream. This is one of those games that combines a lot of really interesting Souls game mechanics, Souls-like mechanics, puts an anime coat of paint on it, and then makes everybody a vampire, basically. A lot of, you know, I'm sure weebs will tell you you're not a vampire, but you're definitely a vampire. It's just the way that you actually engage in vampirism is not typical. In fact, you do it through your jacket. But long story short, what's really interesting about Code Vein is that it's actually designed around single player more so than, like, well, I don't want to say it more so than the Souls games. It's single player is more of an emphasis. Let me put it that way. Like, you have the option to have an AI companion with you throughout the game. They help out pretty well. And honestly, you know, there's always people that have done it, but honestly, it's a good idea to have the companion with you because they each have different abilities. They can heal you. You can heal them. It's really interesting. Each companion has, you know, like I said, their own different abilities. There's and the story is actually really interesting too. And the way to get there are 3 endings that I'm aware of. There might be a 4th DLC which I haven't played yet. But there are 3 endings that I'm aware of. There's the bad ending, the good ending, and then the true ending. And the way to get the true ending is really easy if you know what you're doing. The good ending is, or well, neutral, I guess, is incredibly easy, and the bad ending is actually kind of hard to get if you don't know what you're doing, or if you do know what you're doing. But I just started playing that for my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/wyattdude11. It's a lot of fun. I attempted to make Sasuke Uchiha as my character, just because I thought it would be funny, and I didn't realize how edgy it was going to get, but I did it. It's been a lot of fun. Recommend it incredibly so, especially if you're still waiting on picking up Elden Ring Night Rain. You just want something to chill with, but you don't want to go and play Dark Souls again, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I mean, like, maybe you're burnt out at the moment. Maybe you want to hop into something new. Highly recommend. But without further ado, I will catch you guys next time. I love each and every one of you, and I hope you all enjoy. Bye, guys.